to the third day of the Dota tournament with me and my boy Megumi.
Just your boy? Is that it?
Yeah,
Not anything more special than that, Baldy?
no, just your boy. Just my boy. That's it.
Just your boy?
Nothing more.
I don't know whether to be shocked or offended.
Both, probably.
Very-
So we have an exciting day today, Megumi, right?
no.
Okay.
It's not exciting because if a particular set of outcomes occur, literally every team in the EU will end up tied.
Yeah.
At which
But
point, Roxy's rulebook he's gonna dig deep into his rulebook.
it's still gonna be it's some hype games. There's a lot
Yeah.
on play
It's
here.
it's hype. Yeah, it's pretty important because right now Evil Empire and We Might Uphill. Because yesterday was just all draws. So today We Might Uphill and Evil Empire are sharing the top spot in the group with 3 wins, 1 loss,
Yeah.
or 1 win, 1 tie. Meanwhile, it's the opposite for Chain Smokers and wait, hang on. Did I say who did I say earlier? Oh yeah, actually, yeah. So it's the opposite for Till I Respawn and Chain Smokers. So basically, the teams are in a position that so this first series is we mine uphill against Till I Respawn, um, and that's basically a mirror of what's going to happen later, which is Evil Empire versus Chainsmokers. Where basically the 2 teams that are currently sitting top in the group, if they win a single game, they're guaranteed into the EU finals. Whereas the other teams have the other team that they're playing, so basically Tari Spawn and Chainsmokers, have to win both games to win the series and force some kind of tiebreak rule to take place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically if one of those 2 bottom teams wins 2-0 and the other doesn't, they actually go through and they actually eliminate the team they beat, which is quite interesting as well. So it's everything to play for.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, those teams that are in a better spot right now are slightly more comfortable because they only need to win 1 from 2.
Right. So what's your prediction for today?
For today. I mean, I'm not sure to be honest. I mean, at the start of the tournament, it's actually a perfect flip to be honest. From the start of the tournament, I had expected Evil Empire and we might up to be the bottom 2, while I expected Shall I Respawn and Chainsmokers to be top 2.
Mm-hmm.
But they proved me wrong. Um, they've also almost proven me right by throwing pretty hard several times, but they've proven me wrong. Yeah, I mean for today, I think the way that We Might Not Supposed to be playing has been pretty solid. They've been leveraging like their spikes in skill with like cons and combo pretty well. Um, but who knows? I mean, I think a lot of it will be down to what happens between Unknown Corner and Venerable in the mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Venerable's won his lane every time, and I think Unknown Corner has more or less won every time.
Yeah.
Um, and even in losing games, which Unknown Corner's been in a few of this tournament, he's kind of popped off here and there. Meanwhile, Venerable's kind of just like stepped on the gas and accelerated in those games,
Yeah. To be fair,
except for
another
that
thing
Magnus 4v5.
I think is worth mentioning is that Nooners have been showing quite some promise, despite being a tier 2.
Yes.
So I think he might be a wild card in this game in terms of like
Yeah,
surprising us.
yeah. I think I was also surprised by Taylor Respawn's choice to put Niners as the carry and Soju as the support because Soju is higher tier, higher MMR, and I think he plays more carry.
Yeah.
But I think he's just got plenty of experience, so they're more comfortable putting him on the performer. Whereas Niners, just let him hit creeps, let him farm up. But yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if they ban as well. I think the Remote Tango will probably be banned out again. I think it's been banned every game, and the one game where it wasn't banned, I think they first phased it.
I can't remember the day first.
Uh,
I think they picked a
uh,
third, didn't they?
maybe they picked the
I think
third.
they when I saw it, they also got the puck, which they second picked,
Ah, yeah.
and then they picked Pango
Yes,
third. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. And then they were just running at people with Tango Bottle.
Yep. So the
Yeah,
game was quite interesting. We saw cons together with the Kotl just barraging the dashing on the PL. So
yes.
I'm curious to see. We're probably gonna see more Pango bans. Since it's already been banned a few times, but I'm curious to see if we're gonna see some Kotl bans as well.
I don't think the Coddle. The Lickman does like the Coddle, but I don't think it's their biggest issue. It's a nice hero after all, right? And it's a support hero. Like you're basically just sucking up to your carry.
Yeah,
You're
but that's the thing,
you know
right?
you're
They in the offlane they put like a lot of money on the cons. So if Lickme can just get the chakra magic on cons, he's like free to just take over the lane. So I think just
yeah, fair.
banning out that way of enabling cons really hard is
Yeah,
can
I
be quite
think
detrimental, but
they might
we'll see.
they might do something where they'll ban like Lick Me's techies if they don't want it, right? Most teams don't want it. They'll probably ban that out, and then they might take like the Coddle ban, like you said.
Yeah.
And then first phase like Unknown Corners Puck or something.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they're second pick, so they get like I think they get picks 6 and 7, like one after another.
Right.
Um, because if it's the other way around, right, um, and we might uphill gets those picks, they might just snap up the puck before till I respawn can and put it on vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because that'll be pretty contested, so that'll come out way earlier in the draft, I think, again.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I think
Because
people have to think a lot about what they ban against women uphill, because there's a lot of heroes they can just first phase pick. So you have those two bans to play around with. So you're gonna have to let something through, which is probably gonna get picked up.
yeah, I mean it's interesting because Khan's hero pool is just a bit too deep for this tournament. Like I think he was practicing like 13 different heroes. He said.
Yeah.
So it'll be good luck on for Artillery Spawn to try and actually do anything about that.
Yeah. Very true. So looks like we might get a game going very soon.
I think he really likes some of those those real mobile threes. So he gets around the map and makes a lot of plays.
Oh, definitely. Very much of a constant
Yeah,
playstyle.
yeah, yeah. So I think the Puck for no corner might be extra value just
Mm-hmm.
to just to sort of shut down that mobility a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a double whammy.
So we got all the players in the lobby right now. So
Of course, EU players are never late.
never late, always on time.
Always on time.
So the coin is flipped. And it looks like we mine uphill gets the first priority, so we'll see what they pick. They go with the Radiant choice. So likely we'll see Teleri Spawn picking first pick, but we'll see. They actually go for second pick. So we mine uphill, they get
Yes.
the Radiant side, and Teleri Spawn gets second pick.
Yes. I still think Dyer is favored, by the way. I disagree with you
Yeah,
from
sure.
like 2 days ago.
That's alright. I know you're wrong, but you can
Yes.
disagree, it's fine.
No, I don't think so.
Alright, so we're coming into the draft here. So in a minute, I'll just sort the scenes as soon as we get some good. Here we go, and over to the draft.
5 seconds.
Actually, by the way, I just looked it up. You are right. I'm an idiot. Okay, probably that's why you're here, to keep me in check.
Yep.
Oh well, till I respawn, they're back. So they're on the ropes here. They've got to win these 2 games.
Yeah.
10 seconds to
I mean,
go.
ultimately, they might just, maybe instead of trying something, like getting like that nice sort of countering draft, I suppose, what we might not both take. They might just pick, all comfort heroes.
Mhm.
Just to, have some feel. They want to feel good about what they're playing.
Yeah.
Radiant.
So we have the Tekken's band comes up. Yeah.
Yeah.
classic. And then we also have the Faceless Void band.
Ban.
Oh, Lion Band. Sure. Oh, okay, a Lion Band. I think this sets up for a. I think we might have might just take the puck straight away here.
Yeah.
Because a Lion is so nice against puck, you just blink insta hex.
It's very possible. I think it's interesting as
And-
well
and
that they ban
here-
out the Faceless Void, showing respect to Nooners from the game yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
5 seconds. Radiant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So they I think they were in like a dilemma of like, do we ban or take the puck, right? Because if they take it, right, or sorry, if they leave it through, I think we might have just snaps it up. Whereas if they ban it, right, now it opens up like Pango for Uganda
Yeah.
because they can just pick the Pango here plus a support, right? And Telleri's one's gonna have to guess: is that a Venerable Classic mid Pango or is it a Cons Pango
5
Yeah.
seconds.
Honestly, I
where
wouldn't be
he
surprised if
misses
we.
every roll?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if honestly we see the Kotl Pango again.
Yeah.
It worked so well yesterday, and since it's completely open right now, I think it's very likely we'll see it.
I mean, maybe till I respawn takes the AA. Okay,
AA, yeah.
sure. I mean, to be honest, I like Pango into AA. To be honest, you just stash away from his cold feed.
Yeah.
10
But I
seconds
don't
to
think
go.
till I respawn exactly plays it, or maybe they do and they just haven't really shown it. The secret strat that they've been learning from Alex.
Mm-hmm. So do
By the way, I was
we think this AA is shock? From before
yeah, I think it's
I think they
okay.
saved the Lick Miss Hero till later. I think almost every Kotl pick has been like 3rd or 4th pick. So I think they
Yeah, and
just
I
picked
mean
shock.
sometimes they've also picked. Yeah, I think Chuck played as well yesterday.
Yeah.
Treant, so if you like it, I think that's
Treant is
Soju's
probably
hero.
a Soju Treant, yeah.
Yes.
Seen him play it quite a bit.
What do they pick with this? I mean, do they want to replicate a similar draft from yesterday?
It's
I
possible.
mean, it's really nice, but I don't know. Picking Treant to the AA, your heal is just like it's kind of
5
you know
seconds.
your spell's gone. But it is nice for defending and pushing a bit, holding out waves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Soju plays a really nice Treant because I think yesterday he was like, he was perfectly in the tree line in a position where he could just keep meme hammering the towers.
Yeah, I think it all depends on what you want from your Treant. If you pick him as a side pusher who's just gonna sit on the side lane and make sure the lane is pushed out, like Soju will be the perfect player for that. But if you want someone to actually engage with ulti and try to get team fights, I don't think, from what I've seen, I don't think Soju would be the player for that type of Treant gameplay.
10
Yeah.
seconds to go.
Unless
I really
he's
like
done some changing, but like it all depends really what you're after.
5 seconds.
So
yeah, I really like the Stark Circle from Killing Respawn. Because it's gonna
Okay.
lane into the air, right? And unless they take a stun on their that's probably a
we're getting a
punch
cons
then.
pudge, yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
but like
quite interesting if they get Treant with like maybe if they can actually get a blink up, like a vacuum wall into an overgrowth could be quite detrimental to the enemy team.
yeah,
Just
or
keeping
anything
them.
overgrowth into the back wall because the Treant will be the one to blink, right? So he'll be the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
starting it.
Yeah, either way, just having that
But
like
I really
lockdown
like
inside the wall and get some iron shells up.
yeah,
It's gonna be a lot of damage.
yeah. But basically I think unless we went uphill, takes like a safe lane or some kind of stun or catch, right? The AA's cold feet is never gonna proc because the Dark Seer can just search away whoever's got cold feeted.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so his spell becomes useless.
Yep.
Dyer's ban.
So you have the Wyvern ban. It's I think it's a
I mean, I
very
don't
very
know, but
decent ban, like generally just because of the massive heal you get with the whole locket.
but
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 other
you
than that,
but
it's
they can't. But till I respawn, wouldn't get any heal because there's an AA.
I mean that's correct.
10 seconds to
But
go.
Yeah, so that's why I'm slightly confused because like they pick the AA up and then they
5
you know
seconds.
the other team picks up a healing support and then they ban out a healing support.
maybe they just aren't confident they'll hit the Ice Blast. So
Yeah.
because I mean, you can still heal if you miss the Ice Blast. So
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the confidence you have for it.
I mean, Cons is the skill shot gamer of their team.
Yeah, but he's not playing the AA. Probably he's probably playing the punch.
Yeah,
So the
yeah,
hooks
exactly.
are gonna be on
He's
fire.
touchable.
Ban.
Yes, he's gonna hook his own team every time. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the AA pickup like paired with the Pudge as well because I think last time when they played the Pudge with Cons, he didn't go boots until he had like Hoods and Vanguard, just like tanking up. Yeah, I love this safe lane CK ban because they would have probably been a safe lane CK if they picked it. Because CK stun the cold feed is basically a guaranteed cold feed.
Yeah.
And it's also the same thing I was saying with like a safe lane or for stun.
5 seconds.
But hang on, what am I thinking? I would have preferred We Might Not Have to take CK instead of banning it. I'm smoking something here. Yeah. Pango ban, yeah.
Yeah, that goes
I mean the
Pango ban.
Pango I don't know if the Pango ban is as high value. Unless maybe they want like some right clicker like like a troll or Ursa.
Yeah,
to
they're probably
Ironstone.
looking at someone who they definitely don't want to get disarmed.
Yeah.
Because
10 seconds to
they've
go.
already got Consus Hero out, so it's only vulnerable.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
So they clearly just don't want the
Dyer's
Pango.
ban.
Yeah. Witch Doctor ban is nice. Yeah.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds. Dyer's pick.
Alright, so we get the Lesh ban as well.
Okay.
I wonder if they think this patch is gonna go somewhere else and not the Cons. Because
Maybe.
the from We Mine Apple, the both Pango and Lesh has been Cons heroes from last
10
games.
seconds to go.
So
Yeah.
they might also be looking at maybe a
5
PL.
seconds.
Both Pango and
Yeah, that's
Lesh are
fair.
quite strong at him against him, so it's highly possible they're looking for some sort of illusion hero.
Yeah, tell you what, that PL pick is looking a bit
Radiant's pick.
nasty.
Warlock.
A Warlock.
Interesting.
I mean, they have a really nice team fight right now, but they picked another healing support into an AA.
Yeah.
Right, which is a slight problem because Warlock, right? You want to pick up the
10
Char on the Warlock for
seconds
the
to go.
heal, but that's going to mean everyone's grouped up in an area.
I mean, I think
When
like
you
even though
heal.
you have good heal on Warlock, I think in this case with this this lineup right now, I think the Fatal Bonds is gonna be the big spell.
Yeah,
You can have the ulti as well to get some more lockdown in team fights, which is very good with the vacuum. But if you get that Fatal Bonds out on full vacuum wall, that damage is gonna rack up very quickly.
yeah.
Um,
Also, what's nice is they can't pick up like a, or at least they probably wouldn't want to pick up like a jug for Cambo here because they've got like two PKV piercing disables now.
yeah.
The overgrowth and the golem. So it's gonna be really nice for the team fight.
I'm also curious to see because I talked with Alex yesterday and
Ah,
they already talked about. We actually see the Cuttle coming out like me, so probably gonna see a lot of hooks coming out with the chakra magic. But yeah, I talked to Alex yesterday, and they just after the game they talked about what they would draft and probably ban as
10
well.
seconds to go.
So I'm just curious to like how much of this
5
this draft from Till I Respawn is pre-planned from yesterday, and how much is just a general idea.
Radiant's pick.
Great. Sure. I mean, if anything, I mean, it's a bit weird because unless the rest of their team follows up, if Cons hooks the Wraith King away from the rest of his team, right,
5 seconds.
and they burst through his first life, he's just gonna reincarnate in a really bad spawn.
Yeah, but it's pretty
Luna?
decent as well against the A Blast, because either they have to save it for
Ooh,
the
hang
respawn, or
on.
he will just die the first
Yeah,
time
yeah,
and
yeah.
then just come back without being
Um,
A ulted. So I think that's decent to get some control over how the ancient abortion has to play.
I don't know about you, but isn't Luna really bad into Darkseer?
She builds a lot of
Because if you
stat
get to
items, so yeah, that shouldn't
right,
be
yeah, it's
the
like
best.
you get a really strong illusion, right?
Yeah, you get
That's just
strong
gonna
illusion because of the
it's,
stat items
yeah,
Luna
and
builds,
it's
and
gonna
then she
kill off
has
the
the
sports.
she has the split shot as well. Well, not split shot,
Yeah,
but the
and
bouncing glaives.
yeah, and you get you just straight up get like a damage aura for all your other illusions from
Right,
Luna,
right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so it's a very strong pickup.
I
Or
I don't I
getting the
think
vacuum ball.
it's a weird yeah, so it's a pretty weird choice for you up though.
Yeah.
And also the Luna AA lane is kind of it's okay, but it's not great.
Yeah, it's not that strong.
Especially because like the Luna mini stun right isn't enough. The Darkseer just get the surge off.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I think the big problem is that AA is just a really weak laner. So
Yeah.
with the Luna, it's mostly just gonna be the Luna trying to fight him alone, and while she does have some bonus damage to support and has that kill threat, if you combine a good support with her, alone she's not gonna be able to burst anyone down really. So she can harass a bit, but they're just gonna walk away, heal up, and come back to the lane. So
Mm.
not much is gonna happen, I don't think.
Tell you what, I want Carcrack to pick up the Quelling Blade on the Darkseer, right? Instead of going to fight like at the runes, just like take off all the trees in the offlane. Actually, no, sorry. I'm thinking of the other one. I'm thinking the other way around. Luna, I want Luna to pick up the Quelling Blade and get rid of all the trees, so tree and con approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
then the
think
AA, right?
also
You get extra range from Chilling Touch.
another thing that Luna might struggle with as well is that the Iron Shell, she has such short range with her range attacks, so that she might
Yes.
suffer a bit from
10
the Iron
seconds
Shell,
to go.
even though she's a ranged hero.
Yeah, so I don't know about this Luna thing.
5
TA ban,
seconds.
fair, and also they ban out Unknown Corner's Invoker.
They banned out the Tide as well.
I don't know about
I'm
the
just
type.
thinking, like, are
Maybe
they? Because yeah, they're
maybe
missing the
it's a
mid.
legendary venerable Pudge mid.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, classic C stuff. Oh, well, they're running on the clock on this one.
I mean, it's the last bad. We might as well. If they have a pick already thought out.
Radiant's pick.
Yeah, Venerable's
Magnus,
Magnus, yeah. Bites the dust. So what does Venerable want?
I think it's good as well, because if you have this team fight oriented lineup, you really don't want to get counter initiated by the Magnus. If you get a good initiation and then Magnus just jumps in and RP to your entire team,
That and also
it's gonna be rough.
because I think they're lacking a bit of actual solid catch. Yeah, the Ember's really
Ember's
nice
yeah.
here. I was about to suggest it
I
because
think it's
they
good,
don't have anything that, like they don't have any real solid stuns here.
No. Also, this is it's looking like while Dire has a very very big team fight oriented
10
lineup,
seconds
I
to
feel
go.
like Radiant is more along the pickoff side. So I think it's
Yeah.
also good for them because they can spread out more in team fights and just try to not
Storm.
get caught in the big ultis and just try to poke them down from different sides.
Fair do. They pick up a Storm. What do you think of the Storm Ember matchup?
I think it's somewhat even. Ember does have the magic
Fire
shield.
Shield, right?
Yeah, so he will tank some of the magic damage, and be able to just come out of it. But there's also a bad thing about it, because if Storm just removes that shield constantly, you don't really have it to farm. So while you do survive a bit more in lane, you're gonna lack a bit of that farming power you usually have.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, Soju's treant set's so nice.
It's very nice looking.
Is that a cash set? It must be an old cash set. That looks so good.
Yeah, it would be a very old one though. Well, not very old, but a few years back.
No, I think it's fairly. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh man, it looks good. Meanwhile, unknown corner, 0 cosmetics. Venerable, 0 cosmetics.
Yeah, Radiant is looking kind of lacking.
That's disappointing. Look at this. What's this trash? 101 to 52 is Warlock. Jesus Christ.
All right, Incha God.
All right. Game is. Let's see if Gabe thinks it was 66% chance. Nope. In fact, he thinks it's 48% for Dire. Colin's commanding his mid lane to put a ward down by the river.
Con's
Yeah,
going
dude,
out
like
with
me-
0 items. I wonder what he's planning to buy first item here. Knowing Cons, I
Right here.
assume he's saving that money for something extra early on.
Yeah, Lick Me's off to block the camp and put down knobs. I think he does this every game.
Yeah, he's just been consistently putting that D4 there, which I very much agree is a good idea.
Yeah.
Just giving
I
that
don't know.
early lane presence.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because the thing is, this obviously only gonna last until like 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, but it can
Which
be
is
enough
fine,
to snipe
but
those
it's still-
first careers and maybe even get out like an early hit. We get a smoke out from Dire. They're probably gonna look for an early kill.
Oh, they're gonna Lick Me's gonna break this smoke. He's gonna see him coming,
instantly. And
and they don't have the cash
really,
for him.
yeah, they don't
just
really have
to back
anything to catch right now.
Yeah, and I think as
They-
a result, Venerable should just swing over and take this bounty over here.
Yeah, they do secure both
It's-
top
it's
opponents, it
split.
seems, on the Dire side, but
Yeah.
they might lose.
Oh, dude, they're gonna
Actually, Storm
they're gonna
is-
get all 4 runes. This is
They
actually
kept
really
3.
bad.
See if
Actually, no.
UC goes up, they
for it.
leave it. So Lick Me is gonna get 1 rune at least.
Lick Me's gonna get it. Yeah, oh man, that could have been.
We
bad.
get a brawl here between Cons and Soju. Lutrian is just gonna walk away, it seems. He's actually staying a bit. He's gonna look rough for him. Cons. Hook is in. He gets the first blood.
Pay, laugh. What was that? Also, most of the.
So here we can see an example.
Alright.
You see in Venerable the Ember Spirit and Storm Spirit matchup. Venerable puts up the Flame Guard and you see just instantly nukes it down. So I think this matchup can be quite even. Very much skill based. Soju already in harassing Chuck a bit in trees, but Chuck does have the Quelling Blade, so he's trying his best to get on these trees.
Yeah, he should have just gone for lane and cut all these trees down. Because then the AA can just harass the train out of lane.
Yeah.
With just like his crazy range advantage.
Luna's
he'll
going
just slow
quite
him and
aggressive on
walk on.
Cons here.
I don't know about them just manning up going.
Towers getting beat down.
Because like the train's only a huge threat here once you get into melee range.
Yeah, it is a lot of right click damage.
Yeah,
Right,
and he's got his
Shark
Orb of
just-
Venom, so
Chuck is
He's gonna
keeping
stay
him
away.
low though, so he can't really engage super hard. Or he's risking dying. Oh no, Chuck is
lane, they're just
caught
fighting over them.
with the Iron Shell
Ain't just
and the
gonna die
Soju.
tall. And just that.
Oof. Nooners looking kinda low. Half HP. It's a
Yeah,
bit scary
really
against the punch.
nice brawl.
The pure damage from the meat hook takes quite a bit of HP this early on. Soju looking very low.
Yeah.
He's gonna go down from Cambo.
Die with honor. Well,
Mid, Venerable, UC, brawling it out. Both of them fairly low HP. Again, the Flame Guard almost gets procced, still alive though.
Yeah, Unknown is about to get his bottle as well. And Venom
Getting his
will
ball,
step
and so he can fill that and
I'll
also
leave it.
refill it.
in. Luna's
Cons actually,
dying.
but he's looking
Inch is
down.
gonna die
Inch
as
up.
well.
Also going down.
Oh,
Cons
man.
surviving on mere 40 HP.
Yeah, Quan's oh, actually no.
It's
Just
spicy
caught a
game
salve
today.
on the Coddle. So lucky. Actually, all skill based actually. Yeah, this mid lane is so even right now.
Yeah, it's to be expected. Seems like Storm
Venom.
Spirit is a bit higher on the last hit though. Oh, the hook comes out. Nooners getting low, but Cons can't go on the tower now. He's gonna die if he does. But Lickme secures the kill. Bottom, Soju, very low again. Is he gonna make it out? He makes it out on a mere 10 HP. So Storm Spirit, you see, has Rune in the bottle, so it's gonna be quite safe even though he's fairly low on mana. Lickme trying to harass Incha out of the lane. Cons moving in, maybe the hook. Backs off.
Take a left.
UC is in on Venerable. But the Flame Guard, both of them looking very low right now. Venerable has to run. Almost dies, but UC tanks tower. He managed to survive with the ball though.
Wants to slide here.
Meanwhile, Nooners dies again top. Bottom as well, Soju
Oh
going
man,
down.
these lanes are
What is going
disaster
on? 4
for
minutes,
Fireball.
8 kills already for the Radiant. I agree, Cambo. I can't believe this. Mid, UC, it's a very close game. UC goes down, Venerable
Oh
survives.
no. That was the only
What
lane that was going
a kill.
even for them.
Yeah, UC was looking a bit strong there, so... But... yeah. Ember Spirit managed to take advantage.
Like, also, Venerable backpacking his Iron Branches. Stats, huh? Oh, and he gets,
Cambo.
he gets an infuse.
Soju's on the Cambo. The stun comes out. Can't
Oh,
quite
so
keep
just gonna get stunned
going.
on the tower. Oh no.
Oh, the Nature's Grasp is out. Cambo's looking real low. Soju wants this. He maybe can get the career at least. Can't quite catch up to it. Cambo kinda caught out in the middle here. But no one is gonna engage him. Mid again, we got another brawl. The Flame Guard just keeps Venerable high on HP and UC can't really pop it. Managed to get down and heal up a bit on the bottle, but they're still very even in HP.
Yeah, this is so rough. Nuna's just in the jungle already.
Yeah.
At level 3.
He
Alright,
just
and
has
oh,
to back
Lickme's
off.
gonna find him as well.
Another fight mid. UC looks to have the upper hand. The Shearing Chains don't quite hit UC, so he's just gonna walk away with Venerable staying very, very low here.
Yeah.
Soju being chased here by Cambo, and he goes down. Chuck gets the last hit.
This is actually really bad for Noners. His camps are getting blocked and everything. Oh
Looks
man.
like Cons wants Incha here, but he has the fatal bonds on him, so it's gonna be hard to man up here. He seems to be going for it now though.
And
So he's gonna come out. Hook is out, the caught. Catches the ult, is out. Incha looks to be very dead here. Mid. Soju's rotating. Venerable is very low. Nature's Grabs. Not quite gonna catch up to it. It does get it out, but it's not really
just
enough. The
barely.
Flame Guard is gonna save Venerable.
He lives on 10 HP. Really close to DD going on corner.
Very lucky to have the Flame Guard survive there after Storm Spirit goes in. Lickme is still doing a very good job of keeping Wraith King out of this jungle here.
The one benefit though of this storm is you can recover pretty fast in the jungle.
Yeah.
But
You see,
like,
looking at the
best
net
case
worth, though,
scenario is
Cons is very, very high compared to the rest of them.
he's way ahead.
He's huge here, and it's very
He's just
scary
had
to
free
have.
reign in this top lane.
Yeah, it is very scary to have Pudge getting this big early on. Because
I mean,
normally the way
he's gonna
you,
hit these real.
yeah, the timing is gonna be, he's gonna hit them real fast. The scary thing about Pudge is that, or like the bad thing that usually happens with Pudge is that they just fall off because they don't really have anything to do. But if he has this much farm, he can get his items on real quick, and that might be pretty scary.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails.
Yeah, I think they really nice though what Lickme is doing. He's basically occupying this entire top jungle.
Well,
Oh, Cons,
UC
though,
tries to
under
go in,
pressure
but
top.
ulti comes out on UC. He's taking no damage though. Cons getting very low here. Will he make it out?
Yeah, sure.
Get another TP from Nooners.
Sure, no,
Barely any mana from
I don't think
UC.
they have
He
damage.
gets another
Just
catch.
that. Oh
The
no,
one, though.
he lives here.
Stun
Stun.
comes out, catches
he's
him.
dead.
He's still alive though. Their
The
crit comes
Vanguard
out and
doing
he's dead. Yeah.
so much work there. Yeah. The Venerable might just dive Soju mid here.
Yeah.
I think he will.
He will keep diving.
Oh, no,
he takes a
never mind.
lot of
Soju's
damage from
getting
the tower
healed
though, so he kind of has to back off here.
up. Getting outplayed. Oh, he's gonna get a haste room. One corner.
UC has half mana, so he's not really gonna be able to dive him
Yeah,
that
you
hard
gotta
here. He's just gonna run away.
Yeah. I think
He
maybe.
seems to be turning though.
Chill.
UC catches him.
Um,
Oh, the shackles misses.
Consti's
just
mid,
hit both
though.
creeps. Cons wants to
once
rotate here.
they see
Soju
this
showing.
on, they see this on.
The hook is out. He catches Soju. He's going down the heel. Is it gonna be enough? No, it's not.
Yeah.
He's going down.
Yeah, but this obs they saw this move upon. Like they could see him walking over like that one.
The Cons is still quite a bit ahead. Campbell right after that, and then we have Venerable as well.
Yeah.
So it's looking quite good for Radiant. They're 2k ahead right now. 9 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I reckon he's gonna go for an armlet. Phase between the
Nope.
armlet and
Lick me a Soju.
Albert and
Soju's getting caught in Nature's grasp, taking a lot of damage. Cons hook misses. Cons is out. Hook is off cooldown, but it's getting blocked by creep here. Can't quite get it off. There it comes. Misses the creep.
AP from Incha.
Yeah, Incha's in. Cons under the tower now, but creep's there to save him from taking those tower hits.
Oh, nice Pokemon. Yeah. It's rough for Niners, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know where he goes.
He's only level 5 right now, which is...
Venerable picks up a DD, by the way.
Where is that? Yeah.
Dyer's mid tower.
I wonder
I think
if
it's,
he's gonna rotate with this and try to get something done.
So Niners isn't even 6 yet. This is a disaster for him.
Yeah. Campbell at
Yeah,
level
Venerable's
8
playing
right now
Colin
is
DD. They want this tower.
very rough.
I think they just dive these two supports, honestly. They're not even level 6 yet.
We got a Ring of Hell coming out to Cons as well, so he's gonna get the hood. It's gonna be very tanky at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Venerable's just going
Oh,
in
he
here.
gets the shackles off. Soju can still
Yeah,
walk
but
away in
can't
the
get into the
jungle.
trees.
Hook
Oh,
barely
misses.
misses.
Yeah, okay, barely. Sure, that was way off.
One last top tower.
Sometimes you get the magic sucking hook who just catches you anyway, you know. But Cons is in mid though. UC can't quite engage him. The hood is just gonna be too much of a defense against him.
Yeah. Yeah, and Niners is doing this really nice. He's farming in the Radiant jungle.
Yeah, note says
What?
he's
They
suffering.
see
They're
him
pinging
well
him
now.
though. Cambo.
Chuck draws mad circles on the map. But yeah, oh man, this Luna's level 9 to the level 6 Wraith King. Yeah, he's just gonna farm so fast. He already has a Mask of Madness.
It's a brawl in mid. UC looking very low. Gets hit by the Ice Blast actually. He dies.
Yeah, he's dead.
Venerable kills. Nooners is
Stun
in
of
though.
Venerable, no
Stun,
mana.
but he can't quite get in. Soju. Very close there. Cons gets the
Soju?
ulti off.
I don't think you want to be there.
He's dead. Insha ready. He's
Yeah.
near, he doesn't. He's not level 6. There hits level 6 right now though. Will he do anything with it? Core crack.
No, I think they want to wait until these two heroes are alive and then defend this tower with them. So-
Lickme
'cause
is
they've got
in
Glyph
the
ready, right?
triangle though, scouting a bit. He's caught by Nooners.
Yeah. Tome on the wall as well.
Nothing they can do about it though.
Storm
UC
King in
tipping
mid.
in.
I think. Yeah, I
Venerable
think if
picking up
they
on the
push
Lucian.
this tower, if they push this tower, I think they'll just group off this Dire and just blow all the team fight spells and just destroy the Radiant lineup, honestly, in this choke area.
Yeah. They bring up the fortification just to keep the creeps alive for the Iron Shell to do damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Cons is just too tanky at this point.
Yeah, come on. I think.
Wall is actually
okay.
out. just
Yeah, but it doesn't get
misses the
anyone.
hook of Ancient.
That's not the way to blow your wall.
Litme is still like walking up in this triangle, scouting it out. Gets very low though when he gets caught by Nooners. The slow is out though. Soju misses the nature's grasp.
They can't get him.
Litme's
He's
just
too
gonna
fast.
walk out.
Yeah,
Litme's just
Lickme's
creating
just running
so
circles
much
around.
space for his team.
It's diversionary tactics.
Yeah, he's just showing up, so forces the entire team to just like try to chase him down. Meanwhile, the rest of
Yeah.
his team is just
I mean,
farming
if-
away
if
and
they-
hitting
if-
towers.
I mean, if Lickme can't play his techies, right, he'll find a different way to stop people from using part of the map.
Yeah. He's playing techies on other heroes as well, and it's fine. Doesn't worry about it.
Yes. Yeah, they got the same two stack. Single agent stack. The Loon's only
Cambo
one take it, I
is
think.
in the jungle. Gets some Soju. Ulti's
yeah,
pop.
this is not a spot. They don't. The
Soldier's
Dire don't
gonna
wanna
get
be here
away.
because
No,
Loon's
Venerable's
too
in.
strong right now. Oh,
Same
pushes him
with-
into the ice blast. Beautiful.
Three kills for Radiant. Double kill for
Did you see that from
Cambo.
Lickme? That was real nice from Lickme. He blinding lighted the Warlock into the ice blast.
Get a replay of that.
What a play.
Go see these last 40 seconds again. They walk in, they put pressure to the tower.
Dire's mid tower won't last.
Cambo walks in.
Collins drawing,
Gets the
almost
ultimate.
drawing in Among Us.
Tower's in bad shape.
Sus.
Venerable comes in and gets the kill, secures it, and finally AA with the AA blast.
Tower's taking hits.
Beautiful play.
Oh man, it's just so rough for the Dire. 17-1 right now. 6k lead at 14 minutes.
Collins has
And Collins is
DD.
gonna chase.
He's gonna catch
Oh, he
Nooners.
gets the hook.
It doesn't quite get the ulti off though. Soju
Venerable
coming in
misses
with a
James.
nature scrap slowing, gets the overgrowth off
Yeah,
into
ice
the
block.
warlock to wall
Oh,
as
they blow
well.
their spells.
Venerable has to run away.
Yeah, Venerable's gonna die here.
Hey.
It's a fatal wall.
He's gonna die. Cons tanking a lot.
Yeah,
All
the-
kill. He's gonna go down though. He gets the first life off of
Yeah,
Nooners,
oh
but
man.
he's
Venerable's
just
so
gonna come back
low.
and
He's
keep
150
farming.
health on the side.
The Dire
Yeah, that fatal ones did so much work there.
Like me, just split pushing while this is happening, trying to push that tier 2 a bit.
Yo, he's gonna see Venerable here. They might catch him. Oh no.
Oh,
No, they don't steal.
just miss him. It's gonna be able to
Oh,
TP out.
unlucky. I think it would have been worth expending some more mana for a zip. Just
Yeah.
to break the trees. Yeah. Meanwhile, Cambo's just farming up.
He's
He's
getting very
3,000 gold ahead of the next of the closest Dire core. He's so strong.
UC catching Lick Me. And he just gets the mech off. He's gonna be able to survive this. Looks like he will actually. Lick Me just keep
Yeah,
making
that's-
tons of space for his team. He's back in. He wants to keep using here. Gets the Shackle
Yeah,
magic
this
off.
is
Tries to
massive.
push it out the lane again. Soju caught in between his teams here, but he might be able to hide in the trees here. Cons actually hooks Venerable out. Soju just gonna stay in these trees here. He's got the career. No, that's the ace career. Never mind.
Yeah, such a deep block. He could have honestly nature grasp that creep play, but yeah. Yeah, tell you what though, I disagree with Warlock only having 1 point in Fatal Bonds right now. Because if he had, more points in it, Venerable probably died earlier in that team fight.
Yeah, probably.
Because like he's maxing out his Shadow Word, but who is he gonna put it on and what's he gonna do with it, right? Into the Ice Blast? His teammate's just gonna not get the kill from it. The Fatal Bonds, right? You're into Rock, you're into, Storm zipping around, into Overgrowth, into
There's
a
a lot of
wall,
damage
into everything, yeah.
Up till now, I
There's so much
understand why you
damage,
would
sure.
put a bit more in healing though, just to keep your team alive, since it's been so rough. I don't think you can necessarily count on getting those big ults off every time. So that sustain is quite nice as well. You see, he's trying to wrap around here.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
It looks like he's just gonna try to cut this wave a bit.
The Dire might want to mine this top tower. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Nooners. It looks like
Storm's gonna go for an Orchid here.
Nooners actually has his armlet finally on the
Nice.
career. It's gonna be a big power spike for him. Bit later than you would like to have it, but
Tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
pretty big spike nonetheless.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower. Swooped in and
Top tower goes down.
tower.
Denied by Cambo. Who has his full mantle by now?
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
Yeah.
Looking good. Go Beaky Phoenix.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Like the nice thing here about Dire's lineup is they've got like Soju still pushing one lane, and they've got the Ion Shells can just push down another lane,
Bottom tower.
right? So it's delaying a lot of the pushes from the Radiance, even though they have like blinding light and stuff to clear out people.
Oh,
Oh, nice
Cons
hook.
gets stuck on core crack.
Oh,
He's just gonna go
a
down.
really nice hook.
They do reveal 4 heroes by doing that though. Which gives off a lot of information to the Dire team.
Yeah, I think they knew that the Dire team was playing in like the sort of top half of the map, or top left half of the map, I suppose.
Dire's mid tower's
Yeah.
having technical difficulties.
Just gets good confirmation on it, which is nice.
Yeah,
I think they're
Soju
just
is
gonna push this tower.
getting
list.
close to his meme hammer. Needs 100 gold.
Without the vacuum wall, I don't think they can fight this, which they recognize as well. Just trying to
No.
counter push bottom.
I mean, I think they could have just glyphed and then TP'd in. Right, TP'd in with all their supports into this tree line. They had no vision. They couldn't see them coming in, right? And they just walk in, overgrowth into rock, into vacuum, into wall, kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, I think
Cambo was dead
The Dire
when they
should
were pushing,
probably-
so they didn't have the vacuum wall.
oh, he had it up while they were still pushing after too. But I think
It's a bit
They
late
just need
then,
to
but at that
leverage
point, they're gonna
their-
lose the tower anyway.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe lose a tower and pick up something on its own. But
Maybe that's
I
like a
think
scout
they
for
just need to
Soju,
leverage their.
but they can't quite find him.
He's Tinker warded himself, nice. But I think they just need to leverage these team fights well some more, because they're just sitting off cooldown, like on the overgrowth, on the rock.
They're behind by 7k in 20 minutes though. It's very hard to do.
Yeah, and they lose on no
They
corner.
actually can, yeah. Cambo catches him out deep there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, like, because the Radiant lineup is just so, you know, pick off, right? Non-stop, non-stop. Right,
Cons
which
is
is
in
just
on
picking
Nooners.
off their cores when they're trying to.
Tries to get the hook on Ancient but misses. Nooners' first life is gonna get down though, and the wall is out. There comes the ulti. A blasts out on Nooners.
Nice.
He is going down. Cambo
fatal
very
one.
low though. Insha managed to get the shadow, the glimmer cape off, so he's gonna survive for a bit.
Someone hit the Luna? The Luna, guys?
Cons still
The storm's coming
alive.
back.
Thanks for the... Oh, Venerable. Caught out a bit here. Meteor Hammer from Soju hits him. Cambo going down with UC.
Oh, no.
Cons is chasing here. UC going down from Cons. He's still alive with barely no HP. Yeah, catches car crack before he dies as well. That's so much for his team here.
What is going on?
Let's get a replay up with that.
Oh, dude, that Luna should have been dead earlier. Not that. They just, I don't know. Soju just turned to fight the Pudge. I mean,
you
I mean,
can see
but
here in
this
the
is
replay from
kind
Cons,
of
like Cons just like keeps being alive with low HP. Unfortunately, Venerable gets caught not there. Same with Cambo, but he does manage to get some extra kills thanks to it.
yeah. But surely this is
Very
the kind of
good
thing
play here
they
by
want to
Cons.
be doing on Dire, pulling off big fights, because the value of their lineup right now is in the power of their spells rather than items, because they just don't have items.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, because if they're always gonna keep trying to, you know, get pick off from Radiant, then you just catch like their little roaming group, and you just kill them all, and then you can make a play off of that, like push a tower with them.
I think this last fight shows still that even though the Dire side has the better team fight, generally, it's very scary for them to fight into the Radiant right now. They're so much stronger. So
Yeah, just the
it's-
sheer nerf disparity.
yeah, especially with cons being so tanky, it's just there's a lot of that like just damage from the AoE that just is very dangerous to play into. Lick Me getting caught out here, but forces a 3-man rotation, so there's more space from Lick Me. Just keeps making space for his team. Cons is gonna put pressure on the mid tier 2
He's
as well.
almost got Sky.
Very good. UC
They're
TP's
going
in.
to Kaya.
They get more TP's in. They want to kill Cons here.
He's gone. Making
Cons
space.
gets caught,
Oh,
catches
no.
UC. Ice Blast is out. UC is probably gonna go down here.
I think he's dead here. He needs to zip around to dodge the ticks. Or maybe he's alive.
Very hard.
Yeah,
He
just
keeps
barely.
going too far away. Yeah. Can't quite see, but he seems to be alive. Yeah. Ancient gets caught
Let's
out
kill
here.
bombs and a wall.
He is invis, but the damage comes out. A hook.
Yeah, Cambo doesn't want to walk through the wall. And Soju's
Soju
spotted
is
here.
chilling in the trees.
I think
Cons
Soju
wants
should die here.
searching for him, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the ult
Cons-
comes out. He's caught. Venerable. Getting in with the super assist there.
I mean, I think that wall only really hit onto, I think, Cons.
The Dire couldn't hang on to that mid tower.
Ping out UC. Venerable. Walking into triangle.
Dire's mid tower can use a
Cons just misses the hook there.
never refuse gold given.
You ping out, use here,
Yeah, it's looking
Cambo,
rough.
wants him, stun is out. He's just gonna sip away though. He still has quite a bit of mana, so he's gonna be safe.
The thing is, Radiant have like no wards in the map.
Who needs wards when you can just walk
They've
into an entire
got
team?
no vision. Meanwhile,
You're taking
Dire
Roche,
knows that they're in the
Lunars,
pit.
they're just gonna back off.
Yeah, Dire knew because they fought this ops on this high ground over here.
Yeah.
The Radiant has no observers around, which is pretty dangerous to take that Roche because they don't know where the Dire team's gonna come from. Yeah, I think honestly it would be pretty scary because Soju is a shard now, and they're not bothering to set up any sentries outside the pit, simply because they think Dire is just that far behind, right? That they're not pressing out far enough.
Yeah.
But then Soju can just walk in and offer vision himself.
Cons has the illusion rune. Trying to maybe get something here. They spot Soju from the meteor hammer. Venerable is in.
Yeah, and they have
Cons
this,
ulti.
he's exposed by the sentry. Big
The-
rock,
The rock is down,
big root,
but they just don't take any damage.
wall. Hello.
Wall is out though. Doesn't quite
Wall,
catch
but they don't-
Cambo,
they
so they
catch
don't.
Blue
Their
now. Oh,
Cambo
never
walks
mind,
in.
Cambo walks into it. How
Doesn't
nice
matter
of
though.
them.
Fight is already
Yeah,
over.
but now they've blown all their team fight spells. They're just gonna walk into Roche, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, walk into Roche, give it to Cambo, use it to take high ground.
This is the rough
Or
part
they
for,
go for a runner here.
I think they
Yeah,
constantly
wants
looking
Storm.
for it, but
Radiant's
Or he
not
just
really
wants
gonna be able
avoid-
to get it.
Yeah, they're in Roche.
the rough part for Die here is they have to execute their team fights perfectly for it to work out. If they don't, it's just so hard for them to win these fights.
They just have to execute a team fight. They're not really doing that.
I mean, even if they execute a full team fight, it's still very hard for them to survive it unless they chain everything perfectly.
I mean, like that's
Yeah,
the
we
first
saw
thing.
we saw the rock, we saw everything come out, and they like Cons
Yeah.
and Venerable just took 0 damage. So
Everything came out. Was the storm even in that fight?
I don't think it was, but
Yeah.
even then, like a Storm can, I don't think Storm can kill them all just by himself. It's still gonna be very rough.
not that, but like they're all gonna be linked except for Luna, who will spell it. Like,
what's with all the scribbling?
Looking very, very hard for the entire team here.
Chuck just keeps drawing circles in the map. Yeah.
He has 2 smokes ready. Maybe he wants to smoke up here and try to get a catch. They do have the Aegis now, so they might be looking to pressure high ground here.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think they do. But what sucks now is that like since they're all just grouping up now because they're just that strong and they're ready to take objectives. This storm can't really pick anyone off without it being a team fight.
Cons has the pipe now, so it's gonna be big damage block for his team as well, not only him.
It's like a headband for Dire.
Bottom
Yeah, it's pretty nice, honestly, to push away people like the Pudge and Luna. Get them out of range. Oh, nice vacuum from Crack, but I think he's still in trouble.
Oh, he still get catched by cons.
Yeah, oh no. And he popped the wall, like, in some weird position as well. It's a really bad position for
The
him.
ult from the
Yeah, it's just gonna delay them,
Yeah.
stopping Campbell from pushing here. It's especially rough because Cons is the pipe as well. And a lot of their
Very slow.
overwhelming teamfight damage was magical.
trying their best to stop the push from Raiden here, but
I mean, surely you just stand there and
it's
go
it's
for it.
just not. They don't have it.
There's no way. Cons has his start as well. He'll just eat the Luna when she gets going on and she gets too low
Yeah.
after second one. Yeah, I think she just takes right after.
tower.
They can't
Here
do
comes
anything.
rocks. Cons is in.
Oh,
He's just
no.
gonna catch the rocks down. The ulti from Treant as well, but it's just they don't take any damage at this point.
Yusi's
He's
in
trying
the
to hit the
backline.
backline, yeah. Even
just
Chuck
zips
just
away.
doesn't take the damage. Can't even get the
Yeah,
support
they're just
down
too
at this
strong
point.
at this point.
This game is looking
Like
very much over.
you've got Pudge offering so many auras and the save as well.
Yeah.
Right, you've got a Glimmer on the AA, right? You've got Mech on the Caudal. They just have so much sustain.
Vulnerable.
I don't know,
Hanging
Corner's
out,
in a weird
UC,
spot.
but he's just gonna back off. He's gonna be safe, but he can't really engage in this. So
I mean, I wouldn't mind if he cut like the top wave a bit, to stop to bring him back a little bit.
Cons is in,
Oh,
catches
Cons
in
is
shot.
forward.
The vacuum. It's not gonna.
Under the
might save
tier
him though.
4s, he just doesn't care.
Cons
nice
just
hook.
throws out the hook,
Classic
but it
Cons.
doesn't. Uses in, tries to
Whoa.
get lick me down, but still no
I'll just
damage
Ice
from all
Blast
these
them.
auras. They have backdoor protection up, but
There we go, back fix him. Yeah, but
It's,
this creeper is coming in now.
the creep is coming in, and
It's being held by.
Cabo
It's
is
being
just
held
hitting
by
every
these
single thing.
skeletons.
the wall is up, but it
Yeah.
misses. Just gonna wait this wall out. Collins doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's just gonna walk in.
Yeah, Nurse is killing creeps. I don't know.
Cambo
but
accidentally hits
it's rough.
the wall a bit, but still, it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, they're a bit
Ulti
far ahead.
from Cambo.
Eclipse for what?
I mean, at this point, it's just a mind game, right? Did you just throw it out as a statement? Don't even try
Man,
to
this is
fight
rough.
us right now. There's no point.
Yeah, just a reminder: if we might not take this
Cons
game,
is just gonna
they're
go in again. He
into the
doesn't care.
playoffs.
He is so tanky. A blasts out. Misses though,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
clearly, Chuck's not the skill
You
shot
see, it's in
here.
on Chuck.
He'll die
But
here.
Venerable is in,
With
he's
a
gonna
really nice
counter it.
root on 2.
The overgrowth.
Really
Yusi goes
nice
down.
root on 2.
Nooners.
Oh no.
Venerable gets the BKB out. Nooners
Yeah,
first
Yusi's
life
the
is
buyback
down.
here.
Yusi buyback. Cons blinks to safety. Yusi's in. Cons catches him with ulti.
No, he's
He's
just at
getting the
twice here.
dieback.
Oh no.
Very sad.
And the toxic tip. 2-based, Venerable, 2-based. Yeah, this is looking really bad for them.
I don't see how you come back from this, really.
Unknown Corner now is less networked than the Caudal.
Soju gets the Meteor Hammer off, but really gonna lead to anything.
Yeah, I think really their only play there would have been if they kept the Storm alive and they just kept cutting waves on their heroes, just bring in the back door, stop them from pushing. Like, he still has Aegis on Luna. It's like about to expire in a few
Venerable
seconds.
gets disarmed and caught out a bit, but still is a lot of HP.
Yeah,
Aegis is off,
expires.
but
What are they gonna
have
do about it?
Megas any second now. Gotta give props
Like,
to
you can't
Nooner's
kill-
caught again
oh,
by
no.
Cons. You gotta give props to Dai for trying to defend this.
Yeah, they just call it.
They
Oh,
they
you've
call
got
it
to
GG.
feel for him.
Yeah,
That
it's
was-
a it's
that
a
was
it's a
rough
very
from the
rough
start.
game.
Yeah, I mean, with that game though, We Might Uphill is in the EU finals, and
Yeah.
until that respawns out. So congratulations and commiserations.
We're still gonna get a second game though,
Yes,
because
second game.
I mean
Our-
they're still gonna fight about like third and fourth place, right? Because if
Yes,
Chef's team
bragging rights,
goes
of
0-2, they will be dead last, and if till I respawn catches the one win, or at least not dead
Yes.
last. So
Yeah.
we'll be
Yeah.
back
It's
for the next game in a little bit. So just chill out till then. Alright, so we are back for the second game here. Getting very
Welcome back.
close to starting up. So we got a pretty one-sided first game in this series. Very, very one-sided.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough to watch that thing.
Yeah, we saw Dyer getting a
like-
very team fight heavy game, but they just fell off so hard in the early game. It was just very, very hard for them to counteract all
the
the
lane's
pickoffs.
rough. Yeah, and then I think it ended up being a point where like they just hit a critical mass on the we might not kill cores, and they just took that and went with it.
Yeah. So
Very rough because Celery respawn's out, but that does mean now there's nothing holding them back here.
yeah,
You
they
know,
can do
for
whatever
the
they
last
want here,
game.
here.
They do anything they want, you know, some unknown corner arc warden, you know, let's swap the roles a bit, you know, put someone on some, you know, just draft like a crazy greedy lineup, right? Farm the entire map, don't let we mine up of anything.
Yeah.
Like here is where you let Lick Me have his techies, okay, and then you beat him at his techies.
Exactly. That's what you gotta
Or
do.
even more alpha, right? You just straight up you pick the techies for yourself, and you're like, this is how you're actually meant to play the hero, right? Like your team, right? You're using it like trash. Okay, you guys are terrible at this. What are you mining here? Techies is no longer a hero about the mines. It's all about the right clicks, right? Like you know your support with a maelstrom, with a Daedalus, you know. That they got to reinvent the hero form and be like, yeah, you're looking at this completely the wrong way.
Yeah.
All right, but we'll start the draft soon.
Yeah, right now they're picking sides and pick order.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the mentality on Respawn's got to be pretty rough because they must have gone into this knowing like we've got to win both games.
Yeah, of course.
But then like you know, to lose the first one is just like ah. Whereas we mine uphill now, it's like they're also playing with like you know no holds barred, like they can play whatever they want.
Yeah. I think this might be, depending on how try hard they go, this might be a very interesting game to watch. Hopefully we see some a bit more even gameplay this time around, and not just this one-sided game. Personally.
Radiant's bang.
So we're into the draft.
Yeah,
here.
I would hope. Interesting.
So
Yeah.
let's just see. We get the faceless.
Oh,
ban,
the
faceless
respect.
void first.
I think on the AA.
Again. They banned AA
I'm
as
not
well.
sure if the AA was really the problem this time. Last game. But
I mean, he did
no
the
one
A
knew.
blast did get him in a few team fights,
Yeah,
which made
I
it very
got-
rough for them.
got a
But
few- 'cause I
it's
because part of the issue was like till I respawn was always grouping up for team fights, right? So the A bot just hits them all.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, so
exact
it's-
same bans from We
it-
Might Not in the exact same order too.
yeah. But I think like the A blast, while it didn't hit like that many times, those times it hit, it was just like it just secured the team fights so much more than they would be otherwise. So it
Because
just
they
made it
couldn't fight into it.
impossible. It just made the fights impossible to win. Very hard.
And
So
I think
I think it's fine. It's a fine
unknown
ban.
corner getting unknown corner got caught in on this storm a bit often, especially the dieback. That was just the nail on the coffin. Like he zipped in and immediately got stunned.
5
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, that's rough.
Dyer's
I wonder. Tango puck. I'm
Yeah,
dying.
dying. So are we actually
Okay.
seeing a bit of a more meme draft right now, or you think this is?
They're going for
plan?
the legendary alliance like sub 10-minute win. What did they draft for that one? I think they went Prophet. Did they go like Naga or something? Dazzle. Okay. I literally don't think we've seen either of these two heroes in EU so far, and maybe not even in the entire thing. Or at least I don't think I've seen them on stream yet. These two picks.
Yeah,
You know, Velding?
I agree.
Also, by the way, this is the point where you like either you take the axe or you accept that they probably want the axe on the other team. Lich.
We saw. Did we see Till I Respawn played it before? We've seen
Lich.
the Lich before, but I can't remember if we
Well, a
saw it
lot
till
of
the
teams have
Respawn.
picked up Lich.
Yeah. Been a very
Evil
popular
Empire
hero.
made great use of the Lich, actually.
Yeah, so this maybe a counter pick. Maybe.
Yeah. Tell you what, I don't like BL into Dazzle because of that with guard. You just hex like six
It's very hard.
disillusions.
I think it can still somewhat work because with PL you can just play the ranged hero. You can just like make sure you get the Q off and just keep spamming it. And then it doesn't matter too much if your main hero gets hit by the hex because you're just gonna keep sending them illusions in. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's too bad. It's very rough though, but I think you can manage as a peel if you just get your form up.
Yeah, they start picking up my language, start saying things are rough.
Stop pretending.
Wow. No, I never pretend with you.
The
You know it's real though. You know what we have is special.
The biggest pretender.
But I think, by the way, here I think we might not go right. They either like let the axe through and then pick it straight away in the next phase, right? As soon as they can, but in doing so risk till I respawn picking it up.
Yeah.
Or they just ban it outright against the deal.
I get the respect punch ban as well.
Punch ban. Hang on. Yeah.
I mean, we see cons pick it twice this tournament, and it's just been disgusting. So
Yeah.
it's a fair ban, I think.
By the way, in other news, right? I was at the store and I found canned water. Like, what's the point of that? I can just get water from the tap.
It's for if you want to keep it for long. Emergency water.
Well, like, what is the point of this? Or is it? Actually, I bought it as well, by the way, just so you know.
Okay.
But it's water from Canada. Like, why do I want water from Canada?
It's from Canada.
Don't you want like maple syrup from Canada? Isn't that what they're known for?
Maple water. That's what you want.
Of course, it doesn't
That's
taste.
the big
This literally tastes worse than tap water, though. I'll be honest.
You're just not used to it. You don't understand the flavors. We see
Underlord
ban.
ban. Here's an issue, though. I think they're
Oh, wait.
banning out a lot of like. So Corprex got his pool is a lot of the standard offlaner, right? Underlord, Bristle, Axe, that kind of stuff. But if they're banning out some of these heroes, right? The one they haven't banned out yet is Axe. So I think they might just pick it up on Corprex.
Yeah, but I think the Underlord ban is still fine. It's pretty good against the PL lane. So
Yeah,
it's,
I think
it's
it's just
very nice. A nice ban.
I think just part of the concern is you're boxing Corprex into there it is. Of course.
There's next, yeah.
Like one of the issues with just like target banning a particular player and getting rid of a bunch of his heroes, right? Is like he's forced into a hero, and in this case he's forced into a really good counter to your core.
Yeah.
Yeah, rough. Drum roll.
Let's get the venerable puck. Yep.
Yeah, that's nice. Insta pick, Rubik.
Oh, interesting.
I beg your pardon. Ooh, is this a Rubik mid? Dazzle mid. One of those two.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, here we go. Here is the spice.
Hit the meme draft. Yeah, here we go.
Like these are heroes you don't see too often, right? These are, I mean, some of them you do, but like, yeah, this is where it's at. PL is not very popular these days. Puck is, but the Rubik you don't see too much. Dazzle you don't see too much. Undying you don't see too much.
So far, they
This is the spice.
It's gonna be hard
variety is
for-
the spice of life.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for Rubik to steal a good spell here, though. There's the coil you can steal, but Puck has so short cooldown, so it's very easy for him to just pump out another spell instantly afterwards.
Stealing coil, stealing the magic nukes from Puck are pretty nice.
Yeah, Tombstone is also a nice thing
Oh.
to steal. But
Oh, I don't
Very
know
good.
about this Pango. Because picking Pango into Rubik forces you to get your shield crash. Otherwise, Rubik steals your roll every time.
Yeah.
Cons probably knows this, because he's Cons, he's a god gamer. But I don't know.
But yeah, well, as we said, they've already secured the place in the final, so I don't think they worry about it too much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they're just gonna have
what
fun.
do we know?
Yeah, I think they could be a Rubik mid. I think in NA, I think someone played the Rubik mid.
10
Yesterday.
seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Actually, no, or was it the day before? I think it was. I think it was Dragon actually who played Rubik mid. He lost, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hoodwink ban.
Another thing as well with the Pango is that with the Swashbuckle and the Maelstrom, you got quite a bit of nuke. And since they have 3 squishy heroes right now, that's It could be kind of nice to just like nuke most of the HP down almost instantly. Especially if you get the coil down and then you hit all
Yeah.
three. Could be quite big. But yeah, it's risky as well.
5 seconds. Divers ban.
Because I mean, like you're offering like roll, like the Pango roll to the Rubik, and that's really nice against PO.
Yeah.
Especially because Rubik roll basically has like an instant start.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
10 seconds to
But yeah, it's interesting.
5
I
seconds.
suppose the lift as well is really nice as like your instant catch. So like basically you can use the puck spells to catch the puck, right? As long as you don't get the orb.
Yeah.
Like you lift into silence or you lift into coil, or like you coil into lift and you toss them out of it, you know?
Oh, that could be pretty
Phoenix
spicy.
Man. But
We got
what
some
if this is a
interesting
4
bans
Pango?
and picks
Probably
here.
not. Yeah, I think. Well, is it Lick Me's hero last? What do they want for Lick Me? They could just give him his coddle.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, Coddle.
that's a
I
bit
think
meh.
we. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Coddle
it's
with.
boring though. He's he's already played it so many times. God, it's something new. give me a Morphling support right here, right now.
You say that, and
He's-
I happily
Actually, no,
agree. But
it's
also,
too
I
late.
want to see the Kotal Pango again. It was such a fun lane to watch.
Yeah. It's too late for me to say that though. If I had said that 30 seconds faster, if they were possible swim sniping, they could have stolen that pick and taken the Muffin support. Wow. But yeah, I mean, I think they just want to pick something fun, right? Ah, it's the coddle.
It is a
I mean, it's
Coddle
nice.
indeed.
Nice, it's good, it's solid, it does its job. But it's no Morphling support. Yeah. Oh well, till I respawn, I wonder what they go for here.
Yeah.
What if, right, and hear me out, this is an Axe carry, Dazzle off lane,
It could be actually.
right?
You're
So
very
the
correct. Yeah,
Dazzle
that
gets-
could work.
He gets farm fast enough for his shard, right? And he gets like, he gets a bunch of really nice save items and like buff items for his axe.
Yeah.
So the axe just goes mano with the PL.
Yeah, I think in this game that could actually be very good.
Right? Especially because like if they frost armor the axe, right? And then they just consistently just like shallow grave him and heal him up and stuff, it'll just be really hard to take down in these fights. On the other hand though, that'll just mean that the puck's just gonna have like a field day in the Pango as well, just killing the backline.
Mm-hmm.
It could be nice.
Yeah. Large response city on plenty of time for the last pick here. So we're still waiting. Wait for a bit to see what.
Yeah, I'm
the
honestly
actual
I'm
lineup
honestly
will be.
not sure what they want here.
Yeah. If they do pick up mid here, then it's gonna be a very interesting game, I think. They have a very cool lineup.
They may just pick a safe laner and do some like Rubik mid. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting regardless, right?
Yep.
Like one of these three supports is going to be in a core role.
Yep.
Unless they go 5-man mid, in which case it's even better.
Now we're just going full meme.
Yeah, but I mean, you're out of the tournament, right? You've got a game left to prove to DotaU and all the adoring fans. There's like 30 viewers, that you can do it.
Yeah.
Oh well, running out the clock all the way to the end. Suspense.
They are really trying this out. Are they even gonna?
And-
1 second left, and they pick a Huskar. So
Huskar.
yeah, it's gonna be a mid Huskar likely. Probably off lane Dazzle and carry. Yeah, Nooner's pick X.
Yeah, it's a carry
Hard
X.
crack,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh no.
So
It's a 4 Huskar. Oh, this is beautiful.
Are you sure it's a 4? Are they not
Yeah.
flexing
Yeah.
to mid?
It's unknown corners mid Rubik, right? It's an offlane Dazzle,
Oh,
right? It's a 5 Lich, and it's a 4 Huskar. This is huge. Oh, this is so good. I love this.
Now we're getting into some spicy ass picks here.
Yeah, I really don't know about the Huskar and the Topanga though, because you can get disarmed. But oh, it's so nice. Oh, dude, I'm loving this lineup. This is so good.
This is some Dota U epic lineups here.
This is a beauty right here. Oh man, oh man. Oh, no shot. Is Soji just gonna go jungle then? And leave? I suppose you could kind of leave Card Crack alone. Because you can just, because there's gonna be no stun. Dude, there's like 0 stuns actually on the Radiant team. They have Coil and they have Roll, and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe Blinding Light stun later. So I think you can just dazzle and just, if you get going, just TP. Just TP forehead. Oh well, this is interesting. I like this. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. 4 wins and now it's caught up, so 4 wins knows to be it. Yeah. Unknown Corner is the exact same Rubik set as me, by the way.
Really?
It's just one of the cheap ones you can get in the marketplace, I think.
Right.
But I think it adjusts like some of the icons, which is nice, like the lift and the fade bolt.
I thought for a second.
Soju is. Oh yeah, I think Soju is going. Yeah, he's gonna jungle, I think.
For a second there, I was
Maybe,
scared
maybe not.
the fog was bugged out because I couldn't see Radiant for a second, but it sorted
Nice.
itself out, which is very.
Meanwhile, 4 man just running down mid.
They smoked before, so you might see a smoke early on again.
They're not carrying a
Soju
smoke
is
though.
kind of lagging behind though, so see. True, they are not carrying a smoke, so no, not gonna happen. Looks like Soju has more of a carry build on this Huskar though. So maybe it's actually a 3 Huskar, I think.
Seconds to go.
Could be. Because that's looking very much like a support with this build.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe.
I mean, time will
That's
tell,
natural.
but
Wait, hang on a second. I think Unknown Corner does want mid here, but I mean, it's all in all. I think it's all in all possible that they
you see already
flex
writing
a
we are
little
super
bit.
try hard.
I think they're just going and what they want. He's queued up the ball already.
Yeah, I think UC is definitely going mid. I'm more about what this offlane is gonna look like.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's
So-
Soju 3, I think.
Soju is
And Crack is playing the dazzle
Nooners
support.
is moving bottom. I think this is a
Yeah.
+1 Huskar.
Yeah, they're. No, I don't think it's +1. I think they just.
I mean,
changing
the way
lanes
they're
up a bit.
moving right now implies it.
No. They're just changing the lanes up a bit. They'll see this on the alt. No, Nooners is probably still playing one. Actually, no, he's playing Vanguard. I mean, maybe.
Actually, I mean, Axe is very good at laning SPL, so they might be swapping the lanes, as you say, but get
Khan's getting bullied.
aggressive plays on Shaq here early on, but not gonna lead to anything. You see already kind of low. Insha looking very low, so is Soju. It's gonna be. I remember last time we had cons with the Pango and Lick me on the call here. It was very hard to not watch this lane since there's just so much happening constantly.
Dashing was getting rolled that game, I remember.
Yeah, it's just that like the rough part is that if you just look away for a second, you might miss a kill.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not too much, so I can actually catch everything. Try to constantly keep a look top, especially when the Maelstrom gets out.
Oh, he's going
getting
Maelstrom
lifted here, but
defuse.
it's not. Kind of
Yeah, Pango going to
enough.
field was pretty nice.
Dire's top tower.
Venable is getting good harassment on UC here.
I mean, you just trade so nicely against the Rubik on puck. Tell you what, honestly, I think Venerable could have held that orb and just jaunted over when Unknown Corner went for the rune and just cut him off.
Was having technical difficulties.
But,
Venable catching
you know,
that
easy disarm.
rune, but doesn't have a ball yet. Soldier looking very, very low here. Cons chasing. Doesn't have mana or cooldown for the swashbuckle though. Also the frost shield is out, so it's not gonna lead to anything.
Well,
Though Lick Me is in though. Frost shield is pretty low. Cons. He doesn't have the mana
Cons
yet.
can stick.
There he gets it. He gets the kill. First blood to
Too
Cons.
easy.
He's chasing Incha. If he gets a disarm here, he's just gonna go for the...
No,
He's
I
just
think
going
he's
for the
going
observer.
there.
Shock.
You can go back
Kinda
for the
low.
ult.
Karkrai takes a lot of damage though. Oh, you actually
You
missed
know,
a bit.
easy
He
solo
toast.
kill.
Venerable.
Once again, it's not off to a great start.
It's looking very rough.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower seemed better.
Back top. Konzi is kind of low. He has to play a bit careful against this Husker. He has a lot of damage, but they can turn very quickly. He's getting very low right now. He gets this arm off. Incha. Ooh, he actually dies from the poison.
Yeah, oh man. Oh man, oh man. No, that can creep what we want about.
You see, it's still back in lane, but he's on top of the last hits, but he's getting very harassed by Venerable here. So while he's still quite a bit behind in net worth, even though last hits single. Soju getting very low again. Cons is putting this pressure on, but he also takes quite a bit of damage this time around.
He's just gonna walk into that. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Lick Me. Can he get?
I honestly think
so.
Soju could just band up on Lippy there. Like he's got his
I'm sneaking around.
his
Look for it.
record.
He hits both of them.
This
The
farm,
follow up.
beautiful.
Lick Me just secures the kill. Incha looking very low here.
Incredible.
Lick Me just tries to wrap around. Gets it. Yeah, he just takes one simple
it's
hit and
crazy.
it's over. What a
Lippy
play.
is just popping off.
Cons and Lick Me are just constantly proving that their lane is unbeatable.
I think I could beat it.
I doubt it.
I mean, I am currently still battle couple.
Maybe if you play Winter Wyvern.
You need it. Actually, yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't be able to win my lane because you would be in it,
No.
feeding all the time. Shameful. Throwing your life away for literally nothing. Feeding your courier than yourself.
Oh, Karkrai, can you find the career? You can indeed.
Look at the courier. Yeah, the Karkrai got his boots early, and Shuck's got none.
You see managing to steal the Waning Rift. Oh, you get another kill top.
So not like this.
Again, as we talked about, you stop looking at this
This
lane
is
once
rough.
and you miss,
He's level
miss
4.
the kills. Cons just like takes that healing salve in the middle of the lane, doesn't care, but loses it. Incha might get a tank here. Big spell. It's very low now. In
It's
3
scary.
seconds, if Cons sees him, could probably kill him down. He actually just
Nice.
kill the creeps.
He's got his roll though. Man, I don't know about this. He's not putting any points in the shield crash yet.
Campbell looking quite low here. Oh, Nooners
Like
getting the
it's
taunt
so
off.
easy.
Campbell's gonna be able to walk away though. Meanwhile, top Cons is out with the
Shot.
roll. He wants Incha. Incha is dead.
Yeah.
It's very low. He
Man,
just
it's
has to
so
roll away. He
dangerous to be
can't
up here.
play against Soldier here. It's way too low for that. Mid.
And meanwhile, mid.
The Rift is
Oh,
out.
no.
Campbell very low. He does manage to
It's
steal.
still spoil.
it's
Surely
spoil.
you run away
Gets
now.
it down. He managed
Oh,
to
he
survive with a
down
mere
to
10
7
HP.
HP. Oh,
Give him a
that's
7.
not- Oh, he hastes. He's gonna go for it.
Campbell taking the poison touch here. Managed to dispel both of them, so he's gonna survive.
Nice fall on the Lucas, man.
You see, just has to walk back to the front to region. Looking very rough here.
Dyer's mid. Oh, hell.
Oh boy. I mean, it's it's almost the same 8-0 start from last game. Oh man, it's rough. But the net worth lead isn't as bad, I would say.
No breaking through the dire structures for now.
Right? But this time
not
Cons
bad for him.
and Venerable.
Oh, we got another roll
so
up.
she's dead here.
So just
Yeah,
that.
into the black.
He survives with a little bit of
Unless
HP,
he
but Cons is
jukes here,
just
he
gonna come back out.
It's too slow.
He falls up with the
Yeah,
swashbuckle and kills him.
Yeah, you just have to ban that Pango, I think. It's too strong.
UC
this
has
lane.
rotated bottom, maybe looking for something here. He still has the Dream Coil.
What's he gonna do? Yeah, actually, they could kill the PL. PL is only 5 as well.
They have Dream Coil, you just get the taunt off, Dream
But-
Coil down.
But to do that, he has to be in the lane, you know, to cast the spell. Oh, no, he knows though. Yeah,
Came
the
out,
creeps
Chuck.
see him.
Yeah, they have the warrior as well.
Yeah,
Venerable's
Venerable
slipping
TP
in.
as well. Oh no, this is
Looking
really
for the
bad for
PL.
around the corner. He's in such a bad spot.
Rift is down.
Oh, really nice though. Oh, huge.
He gets PL. The second Rift is out.
That's beautiful.
Venerable, can he survive this? No, he's going down.
That was really
Tombstone
well
is down though. Car crack getting low. UC actually going down.
Car
Shuck
Cracker
just
used-
taking them down. Yeah, Shuck gets a double kill here. Doesn't
Car
have
Crack
any
graves
stun.
himself instead of
Stop
his-
for the stop the TP there.
Yeah, no, this is the ultimate support play. You grave yourself instead of your core, because you can get out more graves if you're still alive, right? But yeah, that was a really nice lift from Unknown Corner. He dumped the PL onto the puck,
Dire's bottom tower.
so that way he could get the coin off before getting silenced.
Can't
Dyer has
Yeah,
already
really well
gotten the
done.
top tower down though, so
Yes.
not only are they sitting quite comfortably at the top of the net worth lead, they also have a bit more map pressure here.
Axe is still been building towards Blink. Yeah, I suppose they are going for it. I don't know. I was excited for like an Axe carry and like a jungling for Huskar, but this is fine. I get to see a Huskar. It's unlikely it'll come out again this tournament. They are making a move here with the, I would say 3 supports, but one of them is a mid.
Yeah.
Walks straight into the
We
other
get
team.
Venerable with lift, stun, Venerable.
And
He gets the rift
Venerable.
out.
Oh,
The call is out.
but
We
he
get
doesn't
both of them.
jaunt to it. He doesn't go to his. He doesn't go to it.
Cons
oh,
is
oh
in.
man, that's a lot of damage.
Tries to get a swashbuckle, but it kills no one. So, just gonna back off.
Did something prevent Venerable from jumping to his orb? Because he got the orb out, but then he didn't jump to it.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Oh, they catch Cons with a taunt.
Big call on Cons.
Oh,
Cons
can he
has.
kill?
Oh, he gets the pick off.
Swashbuckle, he gets alright. And also kills UC.
Yeah. He didn't have enough mana to jump away, but then he had like a 10 stick charge on his one.
Shark is in, he gets,
gets
the
all of
ulti. Doesn't have mana or the tombstone ready though. Oh, Nuner's trying to get the taunt off, but
How's he gonna
shifts away.
How is he gonna walk up and call a puck? No shot. Unless, actually, I think what he could do is just pump fake it. Right, bait out the phase shift and then do it.
As usual, Ikme is split pushing bottom, trying
Yes.
to make space for his team.
Yeah, with the
A
catapult.
proven tactic. Cannibal also pushing very deep top. Yuzi's gonna get in. Steals the Phantom Rush.
The dire
Unfortunate.
of that mid tower.
Soldier's is getting close to him though. He's gonna jump him here. Looks like he's looking for it.
And he's going that shot.
Uh,
I think
Cannibal's
though,
just gonna walk away.
honestly, yeah, I think this
Oh,
actually.
we got a
could play
smoke,
more
Venerable,
like a
Cons,
core.
and Chuck.
Yeah, they're
They
going
have vision,
straight
they
for
know
this.
exactly where they are.
They're gonna catch the 2 cores.
There
Oh
you go.
man.
Stay,
Well,
just
unless they
it's
blow
gonna
everything on
lead
him.
UC. Here comes the
Soju
follow-up, the
runs in
Rift.
like a chat.
Is and they're gonna get Cannibal though. Doesn't get this arm off, but they still get him down.
Venerable-
Vulnerable might die here though.
Venerable?
Not quite enough. Oh yes, actually.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I would prefer for the Zax to be just playing Monaco core, you know? Because he's going to be the one that's able to farm a lot faster. He is top node for his team as well. Yeah, I think, honestly, if they can hold, like, you know, fairly well and not really fall too far behind on Dire, once they hit 20 minutes and they get that shard on the Dazzle, it just makes it a lot easier. Because they force out the phase shift from... it'll force the puck to phase shift or get hexed.
You get a TP from late
And also, it'll screw over the PL.
as well as shock and cons.
Okay,
Might be looking for a team
Lunars
fight here.
has a habit of calling air right now. Also, Cons still has no points in Shield Crash. He went for the talent instead of Shield Crash. But he does have his
I mean, the talent is very, very strong right now.
It's really
It's
nice, but you're gonna give
necessary.
away a free Shield Crash if Unknown Corner looks out for it.
What's with all the scribbling?
More drawing from Chuck on the map. They want to invade this area where this Rubik and Huskar are farming. Because they have this really nice ward here that just catches out these camps in this area. And Vision of the Atlas as well.
Cons moving in here. Tries to get the swashbuckle. Just hits him.
He does get the
Ult
sorry,
is
he's
off.
gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it.
Straight through the trees. Soju.
Defusal him? Yeah, he defuses him. Well, Khan's actually
Soju
might
gets
get
the
out.
armlet, so
Oh.
Shark is in. They
No,
get him
he's
down
so
with the
dead.
swashbuckle. So much damage coming out from Cons. Bottom though. Lickme is caught by Nooners. He's just gonna get dunked on.
Yeah, no, Nooner's is gonna go for like a carry axe. He's gonna go Manta after his blue. I think it's what he needs, but he really needs that blink first.
Yep.
They just have no catch right now.
Radiant's tough and
Unknown Corner's about to have an Aether lens, but I think he just needs to do more.
tower. Radiant's bottom tower seen better days. Regeneration. Dire's top tower.
Oh,
You know the
Soju and Garcrack walking in here. Find Cons disarmers out.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Unless they can disarm Soju here. Oh, they disarm
Wayne
him.
works this
Okay,
out?
dude.
I mean the coil. Cons taking a
Passive
lot of
armlet?
damage though. Stick. Ice Blast. Secures the kill.
Yeah, okay, passive armlet on the Huskar.
Meanwhile, Nooners
Interesting.
finding Cambo.
They
Can he
him.
get the taunt off?
Call? Call?
There we go. Call actually gets
There it
him.
is.
This looks to be
Get done?
dead
Yeah,
Cambo
nice.
indeed.
Yeah, he stole the Spirit Lance on the Rubik, which is really nice. You get that extra damage. Yeah, now Lickme wants to play this left side of the map on his team while he farms out bottom. Yeah, what's he building? I think he's going for an Axe Rush on the Quaddle. He's holding 2.4k gold.
Trying to gank Lickme again here, it seems. Trying to stop him from getting these pushes out. Or maybe they just want to push pressure on the tier 1 here.
Yeah, I think they need to start taking some of these towers. Like,
Yeah.
Dire,
Oh,
sorry,
Lunas-
Radiant's all of their other towers.
Blinks in the trees to find Lickme, but Lickme is far away already.
Yeah.
Soju looking alone here against the team.
pretty sight right now.
Some dangerous position.
Why? Cons is going for a Lotus and the Penguin, which is nice.
Or
But I
tries
think...
to get the swashbuckle on Soju, but misses.
Tower seen better days.
Yeah. Oh,
The
they
taunt
can't,
is on,
they can't let me
Lickme.
bottom.
Misses
Oh,
dunk,
they
it's a
missed
bit
the
too
dunk.
early. But it's not gonna be enough to keep him
Okay,
alive.
it's just that, yeah, and they take this tower here.
Right, that's not
Yeah,
they're just
okay.
gonna
I mean,
push top.
the network fleet is reducing actually, but the win probability is still 75% for we might not go. It's going down though.
Yeah. Get the tier 1 tower.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Although Cons is already here cutting the wave, so a considerable amount of pressure and TP is coming out from the Dire to protect this tier 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Nunes in with the
and they get the
taunt.
call after the swashbuckle. This is really big.
He's disarmed though, can't do anything. Ult is out. catches Campbell.
Then he dies to the
Soju,
tower.
but he dies. Shakasin takes a lot of damage.
What?
Soju getting low, but he has the armlet.
The armlet toggles from Soju are so good. Yeah, oh man, that was close.
Car crack actually going down. Venerable just catching out.
Yeah, imagine having the balls, the armlet toggle, while there's a tombstone hitting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. God spared no expense putting balls on Soju. Yeah, meanwhile, Lick Me still hoarding 3k gold almost now.
Does he have the axe? No.
No,
That's probably
that's
just waiting for
4.2k gold.
Yeah.
Well, I saw someone in chat say that the reason that they had like canned water was to reduce plastic use, but like literally the what do you call it? Like the little thing you like open cans with, like a little thing that goes right. That's made from plastic on this one.
Oh.
Like the drinky bit. So I mean, like yeah, sure, reducing plastic. Yeah, and whoever came up with that, the water tastes like trash. Well, at least this is like the first time this series that a Dire Core has been top net worth.
Yeah. They're looking very even on all
Pretty
three
big,
cores
yeah,
actually.
it's really nice. Like
Dire
if you
is
look at the win
slightly
probability,
behind,
it's
but
stabilizing slightly.
Yeah.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
They don't want to give this tier 2 away, so they keep TPing when too much pressure is put on it.
Yeah, they have a Sanj on the Huskar. And he's smoked. I think he's gonna go for Roche
Yeah,
here.
he is. Probably.
Yeah,
or
he's gonna
he's
solo
gonna
Roche.
he's gonna
And meanwhile,
rotate
his
up.
team is fighting.
Nooner's
Oh, no, he's
catching.
wrapping around.
Yeah.
Huge
I
wrap
guess
around.
Lickney's down. Roll
No,
is
but
out.
he's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
Then. Yeah, meanwhile, Venerable's dying on the side.
Cones is coming in with roll, kills Inja.
Luner's is a blink
On
ready.
the core.
Yeah, no,
getting
Corner's
chased here.
just gonna die.
He's going down.
It's really nice, so they have a tombstone on the high ground. Yeah, I think Soju wanted to solo rush there. Like he had smoked up and he was going for it. And there's a DD right now as well. But yeah.
I think like Tiller Spawn is trying well, but it's just the coordination of Weeman uphill is just too much for them. They can't quite get these team fights down.
Yeah.
It's like from the last game. They had some team fights where they definitely had the possibility to take back the lead, but to just Weeman uphill is just
I think
the upper
it's
hand.
also because we went up hills, they have like the tools built into the heroes to deal with target spawns, right? Like you can disarm this Huskar, right? And also they have plenty of nukes to bring down the Huskar and stuns, like on the Pango. Well, I mean not a lot of stuns, but
yeah. But if
they
you play
can
it right, I think you can. If you just get a good disarm on Pango,
yeah,
it can be good.
like this Huskar is really struggling to like find his place in these fights.
Oh,
Axe
get
calls
called
Venerable
looters.
mid, but he's not gonna do much here.
Not do anybody.
I
Cons
think
is
they
in with
just
a
burn,
roll.
yeah, they just burn here. Cons.
I guess the Shin
Not-
Crash and the Swashbuckle. Rift is out. The coil is out on UC, locking him down. Cons is deep though. Well, Nunes gets
broke the
the
coil.
DD. Soldier's in on Cons.
Cons is gonna die.
He's going down. Nunes very low though.
But
Campbell's gonna
Luna's
finish
dies
him
as
off.
well, but
Car crack.
Dire needs to get out of this fight.
Soldier's
I think,
gonna go
or
down
go
as
back
well.
in. I mean, like, look, the
Car
axe
crack.
fought back, but what for? He wants to go in for a call, but what's he gonna call on, right? This buyback's disastrous for him. Like, Dazzle is going for a solar crest here. I think he just wants starred, just to get this nice AoE disable from him.
See a quick replay of this fight here. Nunes getting caught out, but manages to walk away at first. The coil goes down, locking UC out of the fight. He managed to find Cons a bit deep. But while they do get him, they just don't have enough resources to keep this fight going.
Man, this is rough. Axe just needs this mantle. Once he hits this mantle timing, he'll just start farming so much faster. Yeah, now it's a 6k lead.
Yeah, they just slowly
Like the
taking
win
this lead.
probability just shooting back up. No ward up there. Mr. Open. They see them on the low ground.
Invulnerable is in on.
Oh, they're gonna
You see,
go for unknown corner.
he's gonna go down. They're just like slowly taking this
Yeah,
game right now.
no, they spot him on this ward. They spot him walking while he was
Cons
while they
pings
were
out the
over here,
Roche
and
as
they spot
well.
him down here.
Think they're gonna get a free Roche here.
Nooners is aggressively drawing on the map. Push out the lanes team. What are you doing? Meanwhile, I think they want to smoke with Soju here.
Well, they do have
Because
like
Inches is
a
standing
big call here.
Arcrack is close.
They have a big call here, but it's just stay too far away. They're not gonna make it to this Roche. Lickme is
Yeah.
ready to hereby the outpost as well, block.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And
what
he's
are they doing
possession
here? They
smokes.
just grouped in the triangle and did nothing.
I think they know what's happening. They're just trying to figure out what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
With it. Because they can't. They know
Yeah,
they
but I mean,
can't
they
contest the
could've
Roche itself. So it's just
Yeah,
rough.
meanwhile, Nooners is farming the midway. They're
Kong's
gonna go
going
for
out
it
with the
here.
roll. He wants Nooners here. But the
Oh, nice
coil is
coil.
out. Oh, the roll is in. Gets Carcrack down. Nooners is actually gonna pop the
Beautiful.
rift. And
Soju's
yeah, this is
in,
looking
but he's-
very rough.
But
Kong
Nooners
catches
instead
both of
will
them.
buy back.
Soju's in.
They're just
He
holding.
managed to survive.
I mean, unless Soju really pops off.
He's trying
yeah,
his
the
best
Aegis is
here,
already gone. Yeah.
but it's just
Oh.
not enough.
Yeah, man, I think
Kong's
think
trying
no.
to catch UC there, but he just manages to blink away.
the Radiant
I
cores
think
are hitting their
so.
timings, and Dire just isn't getting the space to hit theirs and utilize theirs. It's just so hard to execute their lineup.
So Zircon's rolling in, gets the perfect uphill roll up the stairs there to catch the coil. And while Soju is fighting hard in this fight here, it's just he can't manage to survive all of the damage that comes out from the Radiant team. It's just an easy fight for the Radiant.
Yeah, man, it's rough, I think. Yeah, he's gotten. Look. Oh, he bought Shard on that. It's so bad for him. Like, he's in such a bad spot.
Yeah, the shard on the PL right now as well. It doesn't actually have the shard yet.
Unless, you know, a crazy 5-man call right here, right now. Like, he wants it.
He's looking for
He's
it.
gonna get it.
He gets a
he
call on
gets-
Cambo. Is he gonna be not
no
to bring him down? It's
follow-up.
not.
And here's the
Guarding Greaves are out. Back to full HP. Cons rolls in.
The Ignis
Catches
Factus.
both of them. Yeah, a little low.
Oh, with coil, with roll.
Shallow Grave is out, but it's not gonna keep
They
him
dunk
alive.
everything on the Dire Force, and they're just dead.
UC has to roll, but can he do anything? Campbell very low here. Doesn't have the Aegis anymore. Can they catch him out? Oh! The Swashbuckler from Cons just deals way too much damage for them to handle.
Yeah, no, I think they just take this here, they take racks, they go elsewhere. Yeah, game's over. That's how it ends. That's how the cookie crumbles.
They're gonna catch
Yeah.
out Cartrack as well, and GG is called.
Yeah,
It's 2-0 to win
mean-
mine uphill.
yeah. 2 are in finals, but that was already decided last game. But yeah, I mean, at least, you know, till I respawn went for something. They went for something interesting, something different. You know, they knew they were out, but they tried to make something of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a shame we won't see them again, but we will see. We might uphill again tomorrow. Do you actually remember what time the finals are?
I don't actually remember exactly. I can check.
Here, I'm bringing up the schedule.
You got it.
EU finals are at 3 p.m. CEST,
Okay, yeah.
so 2 p.m. for a Brit like me, and we've got Alex back for that one actually.
Yeah, we're gonna be you, me, and Alex.
Yeah, especially because Alex won't have a conflict of interest with his team actually being eliminated now.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
We're
this
gonna-
is great.
So next game, I'm still gonna be streaming it, so you can just wait for that right here in this live. But we're gonna have Alex and Taro casting that one. So me and Megu are done with casting for the day, and you're gonna be able to see us casting again tomorrow for the final. But I'm just gonna
Yes.
leave this as a small break until Taro and Alex are ready to cast. So we're gonna see you a bit later.